Hey there, Zips fans. This is Elliot Georgiadis on campus at the University of Akron. Now, as you may know, the Browns are once again looking for a new head coach. So I'm here in the Union to see who students think it should be. My guess is we're going to get a lot of Jim Tressel answers. Let's see what people have to say. So, who do you think the new Browns coach should be?
Jim Tressel, for sure. He led a lot of championships in OSU, and I feel like he'll do the same with the Browns, so...
I'm thinking Jim Tressel.
Jim Tressel.
Jim Tressel?
Jim Tressel.
Jim Tressel.
What would you think if Jim Tressel was the coach?
Definitely. He would turn the program around for sure. He's got my vote.
Huh. That'd be really cool.
No.
No? Why?
I don't feel like he'd be a good fit at the Browns.
Does the word national championship mean anything to you? Just wondering.
I think I would be disappointed. I think that in the short time that he's been at the school, he's done a lot to help us improve. So it would be sad to see him go.
I'll be extremely too sad to see him leave Akron.
I know. I feel your pain. I'm
tearing up. I don't think I can handle this anymore. Excuse me.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Akron students supporting one of our own, our beloved coach, Jim Tressel. While we would be so sad to see him leave the university, I definitely think students would support the Browns if Coach Tressel is leading the way. Go Zips!
Well, it looks like Jim Tressel will always be a popular name outside of Akron, but it looks like he's staying here long term.
Well, some of those students are not happy that he didn't get hired, but they must still be happy that he's staying here.
Our University of Akron's teams are currently staying competitive in the Mid-American Conference, but where do they stand in the middle of MAC play? Parker Smith takes us through the standings in this week's Quickstep.
The University of Akron has a large number of athletic teams competing in various sports all in the MAC, or the Mid-American Conference. It is my job as host of Quickstep to update you on where exactly your favorite Zips team is seated in their respective MAC divisions. Today, we start out with the men's basketball team, and Keith Dambrot has the Zips atop the MAC East at 6-1, with OU and Buffalo tied for second at 5-2. Rival Kent State struggling thus far with a 2-5 conference record. On to the ladies, where head coach Jody Kest has the women locked in a tie for second with the Bulls of Buffalo at 5-3 in the MAC East. Bowling Green holds the East lead at 7-1, however they host Akron the 9th of February, so the Zips will have a chance to take down the conference leaders. Next we have women's tennis and the ladies led by our very own Ksenia Beretstetska, who has an undefeated 6-0 record in singles matches this year. The Lady Zips also have a team record of 6-0 as they look to get into the gear for the MAC tournament. On to the men's track and field team, where the Zips are coming off a big win in their dual meet versus the Golden Flashes, defeating Kent by a score of 77.5 to 73.5. The Zips now look to gear up for the Penn State National. The women's track and field team unfortunately did not have the same luck against the Golden Flashes that the guys did, as Kent took down the Zips by a score of 83 to 68. The Lady Zips will also be traveling to Penn State for the Penn State National, so we wish both squads the best of luck up there in the Keystone State. Now it's time for this week's Player of the Week, where we highlight one Zip for their outstanding play. This week, we honor Rachel Tecca of the Lady Zips women's basketball team. Tecca totaled a whopping 43 points and 22 rebounds in the Zips win over Eastern Michigan on the 26th. She also received honors for her outstanding work in the classroom as her 3.89 GPA earned her a spot on the Capital One Academic All-District 5 team for the season. What a week for Tecca, and what an opening edition of Quick Zip for me, your host, Parker Smith. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today. Until next time, let's send it back to Sartaj and Rachel in the studio.
Thanks, Parker. Here at the University of Akron, there are many facilities open to students and faculty. One of those buildings is a Recreation and Wellness Center. We take a look at what's inside and what it has to offer for you.
Hey everyone, I'm Rachel Farringer here in Akron's Rec Center to show you all of the amazing things it has to offer. Now, many of you may think it's just a normal rec center, but it actually has so many things for you to do. Let's go check it out. I'm here with Ben Mason, who is a supervisor at the rec center. So Ben, can you tell me some of the stuff that the rec center has to offer?
Well, Rachel, upstairs we have the track. On the first floor that you enter on, we have group exercise classes that are free to students. Downstairs we have cardio equipment, followed by weightlifting equipment, the rock wall, 3 basketball courts, 2 auxiliary courts, as well as a ping pong area and the pool.
Wow, that sounds awesome. Well, can you tell me some of the things that are your favorite here in the rec center?
I would probably have to say the group exercise classes because they're free to students.
My favorite part about the rec center is all the available equipment that we have and everything that it provides for us, such as futsal and other intramural sports, along with all the stress relief that it gives me during classes and everything else on my schedule.
My favorite part about being in the rec center is the variety of everything that you can do here between cardio and lifting wise with machines and free weights. It really gives you a chance to get a really great workout and to give you the chance to really become physically fit.
Well, now that you've seen the rec center and the amazing things that they have to offer, stop in today and get a great workout or even enjoy some of the activities that they have here for you.
That's the end of this segment, but stay where you are because we still have one more segment to go.
When we come back, we take a look at the volleyball intramural team, and we have another edition of Match Point. You are watching the ZTV Sports Report. Don't touch that dial.